YouTube fam, Jay Sinister back. Just buttoned up another upgrade to the SCX10.3. I want to show you what it's about, show you what I had to do to put this together, and just give you an overall look. This will be a fast, quick hitter. Not a lot to talk about here because the step-by-step instructions are already out there on the internet. I will leave a link to the YouTube video that I used, plus go over a few things that I found during the install that applies to this actual SCX, that is actual Axial SCX10.3 Gladiator. And you can see right now she's lit up, got the rock lights in, we got the halos in, we got the regular headlights in, we got the front bumper, new bumper installed with worn winch. We got, you know what? Let's talk about that in a second after we pay those bills. So yo, roll that intro footage. All right, fam, back in action again. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. Thanks to all those who have subscribed. And if you're considering subscribing, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you a dime, and it gets you access to videos like this so you can see what is capable or what the potential is for your particular RC or whatever I'm reviewing. And in this case, it's the Axial SCX10.3 Gladiator, and I have it all lit up. Yo, check it. As I said before, this is going to be quick. So I'm just going to go over a few things, link a few things, show a few videos, and talk about a few small specifics that I feel is applicable for this particular build. So first off, all the lights that you see on this vehicle are part of one set, and it comes from MyTrickRC. They have some dope light kits, everything all in one, plug and play. All you gotta do is hook it up, pop in the battery, press a few buttons, and you're done. So let's go over what I've done, and I'll probably do some off-cut shots that'll show you a little bit more in detail. Then I'm gonna take the chassis off of the body so you can see the different levels of lighting that we have for this particular vehicle. Because if I turn it around and put it right in front of you, it's gonna be a little bit bright. So let's do that right now. All right, just to show you real quick, just how bright this is. Don't look into the screen too much. But we have 2, 4, 6 lights up front. Actually, we have 8. 2 in the light buckets, which includes halo LEDs and a regular 5mm LED. We got some new fenders that we put on from CC Hand, which incorporates a, I believe, 3mm LED. All right, and then we have, I think, 2 more 3mm, could be 5mm LEDs down in the front bumper. We have the worn winch installed. I don't have it completely hooked up yet because I'm missing one piece so I can control the forward and reverse of the winch. But the winch is hooked up. Everything's tied down nice and tidy. As we spin her around, you can see the rock lights, but we also have the rear tail lights installed. And these again are all from MyTrickRC. So, as promised, this is going to be real quick. I want to go over a few things and show you the inside. Actually, I'm going to take the body off the chassis so you can see the different brightness levels that this comes with. So let me pop that off, come right back, and proceed. Okay, fam, I've got the chassis removed from the body removed from the chassis just so we can show you a little bit more detail. As you can see in those front headlight buckets, we have a halo and we also have a 5mm LED. Okay, that's MyTrickRC. The CC Hand bumpers, which incorporates the LEDs in the front. These LEDs are also from MyTrickRC, and these are 3mm LEDs. And then I'm going to show you something on the inside that's pretty cool towards the end. The rear, you don't have to worry about seeing. The wiring, it's all a hot mess, but I'll show you. I've got everything wired in there. This is the main Dragon DG1 controller that controls all the lights. Okay, and then we have a power button right here. So this controller, all the lights plug into it, and it's a little dark because I want to be able to show you the lights. That's why I have my lighting down a little lower than normal, so nothing's wrong with your screen. But this controller controls everything. So we've got, get back, here's all the wiring for the lights up front. Again, it's a hot mess, no need to go into detail. We have wiring here. This is for the interior. You will be able to have your monitor, the GPS screen, the false screen behind the steering wheel lit up on the inside, and I'll show you that in a second. And again, that's all part of this Attack DG1, Dragon DG1. I'll leave a link in the description for this particular vehicle. Turn this up a little bit. You may be able to see them, maybe not, but there goes one of the rock lights right there. We all know what they look like. So to install this is pretty simple. I'll leave a link below to a good install video that'll show you step by step. But to activate it, there's a button here, and we're going to hit the first light. Lights up, and that is actually the interior. I'm going to do a B-roll cut shot so you can see some of that interior, but it actually lights up the screen that would be for your GPS as well as the dash display behind the steering wheel. It's pretty dope. And again, that's 2 more LEDs, all part of the kit. Then we hit the power button a second time. Boom. Now you can see the halos a little bit along with the headlights and the lights in the fenders. That's the second level of brightness. All right, now we have a third level. We'll hit that right about now. There's your third level of brightness, and you can still kind of see the halos a little bit. And by the way, the lights in the front bumper, let me lift that up. Get that in the screen. Those are on as well. So we have lights in the front bumper, lights in the front of the body. And then we hit the button another time. Let me find it. Here it is. Boom. That is your highest level of brightness with the inclusion. That's going to be bright. I apologize. With the inclusion of the LED rock lights at the bottom. So those all level of brightnesses controlled by one button. Everything's hooked into one controller, so you don't have to worry about unhooking a bunch of wires. One button, one controller controls everything. All right, let me tighten it back up real quick. We'll do a quick close and talk about a few other things. Okay, this piece again, I believe is made for the SCX10.3, but for the Jeep Rubicon, not the Gladiator. So it's not going to hurt to not use these black 3D printed pieces to install the lights. They will install and they'll fit perfectly. This is just what they consider a lens separator. So you have like a separation between the top and the bottom portion of, let me show you right here, the top right here and the bottom of this rear lens. Other than that, okay, that piece is not designed to fit for this one. It's designed to fit for the JLU, I believe, the regular Rubicon, not the Gladiator. Everything went together smoothly. The only hitch and problem that you'll have and that I have is you have to make sure you do your wire management. Because if you don't take care of wire management, it's going to be hard to set the body back on the chassis. You're going to be looking all crazy. But other than that, it's perfect. The rock lights look good. Let me take it off of the stand here. Look at that. Let me flip it upside down again so you can kind of see. All right, there's the rock lights. You're not going to see them all that well on camera, but you get the gist. You've seen the rock lights. You know what's going on. Let me pop that up like that. But it was a very simple, let me do the back tire, very easy build. And again, MyTrickRC, they have some really good kits and they fit together really well. There's usually no problems whatsoever. No bad LEDs, no burnt out LEDs, no mismatch. Well, everything is perfect. All you have to do is plug, play, and manage your wires. Other than that, boom, you're done. So I'm pretty much done with a lot of the things I wanted to do with this Gladiator. The only other thing I need to do soon has to do with this winch up front. All right, I'll get this other piece I need for the worn winch so that I can control the forward and reverse of the line. Other than that, yo, piece of cake. This is a, if you're wondering, this is a, I'll put a link at the bottom. This is a CC hand short bumper. They have a wide bumper that comes all the way out. I opted for the short because I think it looks, a little better. And it has places for your lights, for some tow hooks here. You got your winch hole, which there's a specific worn winch that will fit down in here that I purchased. You have to do some disassembly of the front end of the winch and take the bottom plate off. It slides right in. Then you lock everything back down And you don't have to use this roller assembly that you see here. I went and kept the stock. It comes with this bumper. It comes with a different plate that goes right here, but I decided to keep the stock roller assembly, you know, for the worn winch. Not that I'm going to be winching anything, but I just like the look of it. So fam, that is pretty much it. We've got the lights installed. There'll be some videos in the future of some runs so you can see the lights at night outside. I'm not promising when that's going to happen, but it will happen. I do have this hooked up, and I have this bound to my DX5 rugged. I don't have it bound to the DX3 that comes with it. I'm using my DX5 rugged. Again, easy to bind to it. And fam, don't remember, we're running multiple giveaways right now. So check both videos. I'll leave a link up now and now to both videos to where you need to comment in order to win one of two prizes. Either a set of the factory wheels and tires plus mounting hardware that comes off of this Gladiator, or in the other giveaway, we're giving away a set of Club 5 rock lights. I'm using the MyTrickRC rock lights. I decided to go with one kit that's all integrated, and I had a set of rock lights that I bought from Club 5. Now those can go to one of the JSP subscribers. So again, for both videos, you must do two things. Number one, you have to be subscribed. That's number one. Be a subscriber, subscribe to this channel. Number two, you have to leave a comment on each video. All right, and who knows, when we randomly select, we may pick the same person. You could win 2 items. You may win one, you may win none. But the fact that it's free doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time, and all you have to do is subscribe to be entered. That's it, fam. Subscribe to be entered. And speaking of it, that is all. I wanted to make this quick, short, and fast. I won't take up a lot of your time, but I just wanted to show you what more I've done to this SCX10.3. I am going to be changing out this rear bumper. I found the bumper that I want finally. Unfortunately, I have to get it from overseas, so it's shipping over now. When that comes in, I'll pop that, install that baby on here, and for that point, I'll be pretty much done with this build, except for maybe a few odds and ends here and there over time. So fam, quick hitter, I'm done, not wasting any more of your time. As always, this is Jay of Jay Sinister Productions, exiting stage left.
Jay Sinister Productions.